Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Web ROI Tip of the Week for the week of July 20th, 2020. I'm Jason Gervais, the President and CEO of Web ROI, and today I've invited one of our digital marketing specialists, Shaya, to join us and discuss the importance of SSL certificates. Shaya, welcome.
Thank you.
And can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
My name is Shaya, and I'm the account manager. Well, I'm an account manager and the PPC specialist at Web ROI. So what I basically do is, along with the rest of the account managers, we make sure that our clients are happy. And as the PPC specialist, I make sure that our ads are delivering the results that they're supposed to.
Fantastic. Thank you for sharing, and thank you again for joining us today. Shaya, this week we're talking about the big push from Google in particular over the last few years with the importance of having a secure website, in particular an official SSL certificate. So first of all, why don't you tell us what an SSL certificate is?
Thanks, Jason. So I'll just get started. So SSL actually stands for Secure Sockets Layer. And it's just a method of encryption that ensures that data coming from a user's computer to a website remains secure. So the goal is to make the data unreadable so that anyone who's trying to steal information, any third parties in general cannot see what's being shared. And, it's not uncommon for hackers and identity thieves to try to get personal information. But what an SSL certificate does is it can help keep it secure. Now, security is the primary reason that SSL certificates are important and should be used by every single website, regardless of what it is, what your product or your service or your business is. SSL certificates are required for an e-commerce website for obvious reasons, for security purposes, because people will be giving you their card details, but it's not the only benefit of an SSL certificate.
Okay, excellent. Thank you very much for that. Now, what if a website does not have an SSL certificate? What risk are they like? What are they putting at risk?
Right, so they're putting quite a few things at risk if they don't have an SSL certificate. There's a school of thought that actually says that if you have an SSL certificate, it can help you improve your search rankings, and it can also help people kind of understand that you are somebody who they can give their information to. People will feel more secure getting on your website and giving their information. If you look at browsers today, some of them actually have the not secure in the top of the browser when your website isn't secure. And nobody just wants to continue because everyone is kind of more cautious about things that they do online these days.
How can having an SSL certificate help a business improve their search engine rankings?
Right, that's a great question. So it's very, very beneficial for your search engine optimization. So, this would be great news for any business owner because an SSL certificate is something that you can easily get a hold of. Now, it's part of Google's search ranking algorithm. So it means that your SSL certificate also accounts to the way that Google crawls your website and gives users the experience when they go into search engines. So it makes sense that websites that have an SSL certificate will get much better results when it comes to search engine optimization. As we know, Google prefers websites with SSLs, so sites which have an SSL certificate would definitely rank better in search engines. So let me put this in context. For example, if two websites have exactly the same content or similar content, but one of them is encrypted with SSL and the other isn't, the encrypted one definitely will get an SEO boost and will rank higher in search engines.
Is there any indication that SSL can actually improve your lead flow or your e-commerce transactions, the number of transactions that you would get from your website?
Right, okay. Now think about this. If you have an e-commerce store and you have visitors who are web savvy visiting your website, right away they're able to tell if you have an SSL certificate or not. And once they see that you do, it'll help them build trust, showing that you actually care about the people coming to your site and the information that they're willing to give to you. So when shoppers actually know that they can make a safe purchase, their information is safe, their credit card details are safe, they would definitely feel more comfortable giving, their personal information and have a better experience. Now, these customers are likely to come back to actually be repeat customers on your website. It will also help you boost your brand online and also create the perception, that you're a responsible company and that you care about the people who you have, decided to call your customers.
Shea, how can a business owner tell if their website has an SSL certificate or not?
Right. The great thing is it's very easy to actually tell nowadays if you have an SSL certificate or not, but I'll just walk you through a few ways that you can actually tell. Now, the easiest way is to just look at your website's URL. If it says HTTP or HTTPS. Now, the extra S on the end actually means that your website is secure. So just looking at that URL first can actually tell you. Now, a second way to tell is if there's a padlock icon in the URL bar. Now, depending on the kind of browser you use, this might be on the left side or it might be on the right side. Okay, so it depends on the browser you're using. Now, if you don't see either of these things on your website, then you may be losing potential visitors, customers, and also search engine ranking. So it's very, very important. And nowadays, even the browser that you use would actually tell you almost immediately. If you use something like Google Chrome, in the top left corner you can see not secure. So it's very easy, nowadays to tell. So it's very important to make sure that you have an SSL certificate on your website.
Excellent. And one final question before I let you go. If a business owner has a website that does not have an SSL certificate, how can they go about getting one?
Right, it's actually pretty easy to get an SSL certificate. If you're tech savvy, you can actually go into purchase an SSL certificate yourself. Just make sure that you're purchasing from somebody who's credible. But if you're not tech savvy, I'm sure if you just reach out to your web providers or your website management providers, they will be able to help you secure an SSL certificate for your website. And if you have no idea who that is, then reach out to us, and I'm sure we'll be very happy to help you do that.
Yes, we'd be happy to help out. You can reach out and call us directly at 905-864-1110. My extension is 302, and I can direct you to the right person after we talk, or you can book a call directly in my calendar using the link provided. Thank you very much for your time today, Shea. I appreciate it. And thank you to all of you for spending a few minutes to watch this. I just want to let you know that the month of August is going to be dedicated to the topic of search engine optimization. We've got 4 weeks where we've taken content from the MozCon conference that Charlie, our SEO specialist, joined a couple of weeks ago, and he's going to be sharing very vital, important information on how to promote your website organically through search engines and get better results in that way. So please stay tuned and listen in to those 4-part series in August. Until then, thank you very much for your time, everyone, and hopefully we'll have a chance to speak to you soon. Thanks for your time as well, Shea.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.